Bam! Warriors game will be on a little while. I already know about this. So we're going to get this, and I just had to talk today, man. Ooh, let me see if it works. It did hurt. And it's the only good thing I can offer today, because the fact of the matter is, we are still in trouble with Reuben. Let me first mention something that's very important. I want to know, I had no idea, because I'm on this side of the phone. I had no idea you were being charged, and I found out about that yesterday, thanks to Go Hard Slick. Here's another thing, though. I did go ahead and approach the company that we're taking the phone calls through, and they said some carriers, like they mentioned T-Mobile, they'll charge for going into conference call. You know what I wish you do, whenever you get time, it's not in a hurry or anything, but go in the app and let me know if you got charged or not. I don't know how that works, and all of a sudden, does it work? You know? Because, I mean, people have been calling for how all year nobody's been getting charged. So I'm kind of confused by this. Is it your carrier, or is it what? So, there that is. All right. Dang. Anyway, hey. So what did I say yesterday? It's Reuben Foster Day. So I don't really, here's the thing. Reuben Foster pleaded not guilty today to charges stemming from allegations that he attacked his then-girlfriend in their home in February, right? We already know about that. A preliminary hearing has been scheduled for May 17th, at which point Foster, his former girlfriend, Elisa Ennis, she can testify. We changed companies. I thought I figured you knew that. We changed companies, so it should be different. So you get a phone number and a PIN number, and don't be afraid. I think that was the problem. I think somebody's kidding. It could be the carrier, and in this case, I'm not sure. I don't think, but why would that be recent? It's a long, strange story. We've changed that phone system back to the old phone system. So come on, man, don't be afraid. They're not going to charge you. I hope. My God. Anyway, what's that? Oh, yeah. Now, it seems she's gonna be testifying under oath. She has recanted the allegations as it's already been made plain that led to the domestic violence case. Foster has been charged with domestic violence on the allegation that he inflicted great bodily injury, forcefully attempting to prevent a victim from reporting a crime, and possession of an assault weapon. Elisa initially told police that Foster dragged her by her hair, physically threw her out of the house, punched her in the head 8 to 10 times. She later issued a statement through her attorney saying her injuries were the result of a fight with another woman. The DA ain't having it. Oh, Jim Dermertzitz? Jim Demertzis, I guess that's the prosecutor, has said the district attorney's office will continue to prosecute the case against Foster, even if Ennis does not cooperate with the investigation. If convicted of all charges, Foster could face up to 11 years in prison. So, we got to wait until the next date, which is 17th. So this is ongoing. And the DA doesn't care. I don't care what she said. I'm going to get him. I could just see his face when he's saying it. Jesus, man, let it go. She's given you the tape as to how she sustained the injuries. She's already pulled her. I'm not pushing this, dude. And he still carries on. Fam, I got a feeling this has something to do with the case between the city of Santa Clara and Jed York. I really do. Because they've been pissed with Jed for 2 years, trying to get their money. And Jed keeps saying, I have no idea what those people are talking about. So they're probably, oh, Jed, we've got one of your guys. You going to pay us? Or we're going to sick our dog on you until the season's almost over. If we find out this is true, Anyway, you know what? How about we talk about something more pleasant for a minute? All right, because I need to calm down before I answer the phone. Anyway, hey, fam, anybody, our rookies, right? We got 4 guys that are ranked in the top 100 of the picks this year, and Mike McGlinchey's at number 16, and Tavares Moore, number 58, Dante, number 88, and Fred Warner, ranked at number 99. So any of the haters like to come in and say, man, there's only 250 picks, so what is the big deal? Well, I just gave you the big deal. And let me tell you again where my boy Big Mike is ranked, number 16. Have you got somebody on your team ranked at number 16 or above? I'll believe it. Rams. Because you don't have any draft picks, Rams. And the Seahawks, forget about it. They picked so low, it didn't matter. Rashard Penny ain't in the top 100. And, of course, you have the Raiders. I'm not going to say anything about the Raiders because the Raiders are. Because Raiders really smell like poo, poo, poo. The Raiders really smell like poo, poo, poo. Hey, let me go ahead and we got a phone call. Don't be afraid to call, y'all. Because you know what? You ain't going to get charged. All right. You know, I'm so sorry about that. I wish I knew. All right, let us go to the area code is 724 Beaver Falls, PA. Hello.
Hey, Ronbo.
Fam, what's going on? What's your name?
This is Travis, man. I've talked to you before. It's been a long time.
Hey, Travis. Yeah, I'm going to make a record of it, too. I'm going to get you out of this guy. Travis, so it's been a long time. Things were probably worse last time we talked with the 49ers. Now they're looking good. But this one little chapter in the book, we can't get past it. I think the man is hell-bent on prosecuting Reuben. And no matter what the lady says, no matter what the evidence says, he carries on forward. What's up?
Ronbo, I read a news article today. I Googled what was the latest update, and what I was told was the latest update is the DA has a video that they're going to go over and watch and give us a decision within the next couple of weeks. They gave us a date that was far out, but we should probably hear news in a couple of weeks. And from what I read, the biggest thing they have on video is that poor Reuben got mad and threw her dog across the room. I don't know if you read this or heard about this.
No, we heard about the dog situation yesterday. But was that during the course of this altercation? Or was that something that took place maybe in the year 2015? That's what I want to know. Because she said he got mad
I don't know. What I took from it was that they really don't have anything on him except he had a high-capacity Magnum for his semi-automatic weapon.
Yeah.
Which is fully legal in where he's from in Alabama. Fully legal. So that's a misdemeanor. Drop down to misdemeanor, you'll probably have PETA all over him. I don't know, but it sounds like things are going to pan out for him. I don't know what Goodell's going to do.
Yeah, that's the biggest
But as far as Reuben goes, I think Reuben will be ready for the regular season as long as Goodell doesn't stop him from joining us within the first few games. That's my impression on it. But if he doesn't join us, sounds like we got ourselves a nice linebacker that can slip right in and do a good job from everything I've read.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, Freddie Warner. I just wish that I'd like to put Warner and Reuben together. You know, this is like you get the feeling the Raiders and the Rams are paying the Santa Clara DA to keep Reuben busy until after we get through playing them. It's ridiculous because you see, they gave that film to the DA last week about the altercation at the gas station. So I don't know why he's taking more time to go over that footage. This sounds like a stall tactic, doesn't it?
You might be onto something when it comes to them wanting their money from Jed. I don't know. That's you know, it's just I find it hard to believe that DA could hate the Niners so much unless he's like a closet Raider fan and he's just out to get us. You know, I mean, I really don't see anything
This is the
really
concrete.
pressing against
Oh.
Reuben.
Right.
Right. I don't.
So it's just.
And the fact of the matter is that John Lynch and Kyle, they pretty much have been. They never change their wording when they talk about Reuben and the situation. I mean, they made it very clear that, okay, he's not going to play if this comes out, that it's true. But in my opinion, they've talked to him on the sideline. He has told him, because he calls everybody coach, we know that, coach, this is what happened, and I'm telling you, you can believe me. And I mean, the worst thing the guy's ever done, in my opinion, is smoke a little bit of herb and got a contract on eating cereal. I mean,
yeah, that contract on eating cereal, we got to get in for that for sure.
yeah.
It
seems like a good
low-grade
kid,
cereal.
Yeah. Hey, Ronbo, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Hey, this Richie James.
Yeah.
Is that his name, Richie James?
Yeah, that's his name.
Richie James, man, I've watched a lot of tape on him.
Yeah.
I feel like he could come in. That's the wide receiver, right?
Well, that's him.
Okay. I feel like this guy can come in right away and be depth for Trent Taylor. I don't feel like he could take his job. That's just my opinion, because Trent has already connected with Jimmy G and already knows the offense somewhat
well
more.
Established.
But do you agree that, let's say Trent needs a break or gets hurt, like this kid just comes in and just fills the void? Like, no problem?
Yeah. And he'll do a great job. In fact, it's going to be interesting to see how this develops in camp. Remember last year, Jeremy Curley and Trent Taylor went to battle in camp, and Trent beat him. And I don't see anybody beating Trent Taylor completely out, because what they can do with Ricky James there is he can actually play on the edge as well. He's not limited just to the slot. So, and we got a couple of guys like that, because also, if there's going to be a slot battle, will be actually between Dante Pettis and Trent Taylor, who was also very good out of the slot, because apparently they're going to stay with Garcon and Goodwin as their number 1 and 2. They're going to be on the edges. Now, after that, it becomes blurry. It's all about the camp battle. So that's still to be determined.
Yeah. No, I'm. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, because I don't see Pettis or James coming in and taking anybody's job this year. I felt like last year it was up for grabs. I feel like this year these guys, it's possible, but I give it a 50-50. One of them may take somebody's job, but I just highly doubt it. And I wanted your opinion on that. So, thanks for answering that.
Right now, I tell you, we need to see, Travis. We need to see at least a couple. I need to see these guys work out, see how they act in pads, how they react to NFL hits. These are all things that you can't hardly determine just yet. I can't wait, though. I'm excited as everybody. I want to know, are these guys as good as they're being billed? Dante Pettis is like all world already, and you see Richie James. He looks like the real deal, right? So let's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Got to see a little more though in the pads.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Ronbo, thanks for having me on again. It's been a while, and I appreciate you, man. And shout out to everybody in Niner Empire.
All right, and Travis. Are you noticing? Did you hear anything about any charge or anything as you came on the phone? That's not gonna. I guess that's not gonna reflect until it shouldn't be. All right. Hopefully not. Let me know if you do.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a message I doubt it though. I have never had any problems calling you. So.
Yeah, the charge that blew me away. All right. Talk to you later, fam.
All right.
All right.
All right. Go Niners. Good night.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and there he is. Rod was waiting for the throat to get better and everything, man. He wouldn't even talk to me before that. Let me say, finally. Hey, Rod.
What the rock is cooking.
That's what the rock says.
Finally,
the rock says.
The Rod has come back to Ronbo Live.
Hey, Rod, here you go, man. Because I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I can do it tonight. Nana! Right, wait, one more time, right? Sometimes I get kick started.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on here, Rod. It was working a minute ago. Rod, I think I broke it again. Yeah.
My boy Ronbo.
You know, I just got through drinking the medication a little while ago, and the first one was easy, and the medication wore off that fast. And, you know, it's a natural herb remedy. I guess that's why. Dang.
I think you need a little bit of preseason might help you get a little cure for that.
You know, don't let me see a touchdown. You know, that cures all ills, Rod. Oh, man.
Already.
Whew,
That's
wow.
a fact, man.
Rod, how we gonna get
Right.
Reuben out of jail, though, man? You know, his lady has said, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I didn't tell you the truth. And you got the tape.
Hey, man.
What is it?
I'm finna make your day, man.
Yeah? Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna this gonna be the Ray Lewis story. 2.0.
Ray.
The testament for the Super Bowl. They gonna have the big story. Oh, Reuben, his troubles. Jimmy Garoppolo finally starts for the team. Shanahan finally has all the Trent Barker's guys up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know, the road to the Super Bowl, baby. It starts off with Reuben and his bullshit, but by the time he gets done with it, you better be ready, baby.
You know?
You coming.
Hey, Roger, that's a good point because you know this kind of thing makes a team tougher. I mean, I look at some of the NBA teams, baseball teams that got players that are just causing just having all kinds of problems, and things settle down. They go to the World Series, or like the Bulls, they go to the NBA championship and they win. Even Shaq and Kobe went to the NBA finals. The Warriors and some of these new teams don't have no problems. I don't understand how they do so well, but you know, problems used to help a team. So maybe this is us.
Hey, when Reuben gets the charges dropped or the not guilty verdict, like my boy Tupac said, expect us like you expect Jesus, man. Expect us. We coming.
Sit.
We
Sit.
coming.
God. And somebody ought to make a speech that day too. Y'all did everything you could. We know that deal was paid off by some other team. We don't want to mention no names. It didn't work. We're coming to get you.
Man. That's true. I mean, wow. I've never in my life heard a person's allegation getting the person indicted in the first place, and that person go back and retrace the whole story just for nothing to happen. Nothing changed.
Ignore
you know what I'm
him.
saying?
They didn't want to hear it. I said, wow.
Crazy.
Let it go, y'all. Man.
On some positive stuff, man. Man, the more and more I study your boy Dante Pettis, man, the more I'm a little enthused.
Man, you
I
know.
think it might have been your site, man. I saw this joke. If it wasn't your site, it may have been the 49er website, but man, this joker, man, they got a picture of this dude, man, jumping so high between two defenders to make a catch, man. Dude got hops, Ronbo.
Don't he? And did you see?
Hops, man.
And did you notice on that tape how the defenders was doing their best to stick to him and couldn't do it? I want to see him.
Yeah.
I want to see Richard Sherman. I want to see him and Sherman in practice because Sherman goes say, "Hey, come here, young fella. Now, if you can beat me, you can beat anybody in the league. Let's go."
Yeah.
Sherman,
And I mean, you know,
yeah.
You know, we all know that Mike Shanahan is great with wide receivers anyway. So my gut feeling is that, okay, maybe he isn't the number one receiver that we was hoping for, but who's to say he can't even look at Marquise Goodwin's projection when he came up to the 49ers. We wasn't nobody expecting him to be no damn number two, let alone a number one when Garcon got hurt, you know.
Yeah.
So just you know what I'm saying, who's to say that Kyle Shanahan can't groom this boy into being, groom this man into being a stallion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was supposed to be a deep field, vertical threat. Come in running routes and everything else. Like you say, development.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I think it's going to be some good things that happen. I think the Reuben Foster story is just one part of the Niner saga, but you know, all good dynasties have stories, baby.
Oh, I just wish this would hurry up and have its final chapter, Rod. Every week they'll be extended. There'll be another court date on the 17th. Oh, people, please, come on now. See, ain't nothing going on there, man. Oh.
I'm with you, man. The next Niner to get in some trouble, don't need to be cut.
Why take us through all this, Stop. Stop.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though, man. Those undrafted free agents, the dude, what was that, Tavares, McFadden.
Yeah. He's looking good.
And that's looking right there, man. How the hell he didn't get drafted, man?
Well, they said something about his 40 killed him. And, they take those things seriously at the NBA Combine. What's really funny about McFadden, though? They did mention that Dante smoked him. He was shutting everybody down in that last week, the time the media got there. Dante came out there and just busted him up. I don't know. I got to see Pettis, man. Pettis must be really scary. Because, Rod, you've seen the film, right? As I say, there's these long gaps between him and whoever's trying to defend him. I figured maybe the defender's weak. He ain't all that good, or just, I wonder if Dante does that to everybody. And you say about a number one.
Well, I think the big thing is we used to what we saw his brother do, Austin Pettis, who was all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe we'll strike gold like the Raiders did after we got David Carr.
I see.
They got the brother.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we got the good brother this time.
Yeah, because David wasn't all that, but Derek is pretty good. I have to admit, he's pretty good. Raider fans, I ain't saying he's better than Jimmy, so don't come on none of my pages and say, Robbo, you even admitted Derek Carr's better. I didn't say nothing about Derek Carr being better than Jimmy G. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, stop asking me that question. They kill Rod, people actually think. And you go ask a 49er fan, is Jimmy G less than Derek Carr? Come on, people. That ain't possible.
Man, please. That ain't even no damn question. Ain't even no question, man.
Oh,
I mean, it's like this joker. When we got him in the draft, if you remember, Jim Harbaugh was our head coach, and he was talking good about him.
Yeah, he's special. Well, Rod, we gonna go, and I'm gonna tell you what, man. This is the last time I'm gonna let you down. I feel like I want to try it again. Rod, I better not do it again, though, man. It's got to heal up. It was almost healed up. I think I pulled back too quick.
Yeah, man. You got to go to Niner rehab, baby. Yeah. You can't just let the Niner war chant put it out there and then have it sounding all disgusting and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be doing bench presses. I'm gonna use my neck.
Yeah, man.
All right, Rod.
Well, man, we'll be back in this bitch tomorrow, man. You hold it down, Ronbo.
Yeah. Well, actually, tomorrow's when I'll see you Thursday. All right.
Thursday, my bad.
Yeah, cool.
We'll see you then, bro.
All right, Rod. Be looking for you. Oh, man. I tell you. And, fam, I wonder if after all this is over, will a DA have enough class to say something like, listen, we want to apologize to Mr. Foster as we work diligently to make sure that all our citizens are protected. We turned over every stone to make sure that Miss Ennis was fully protected under the law and all that and stuff, right? And we like to apologize and good luck to Reuben Foster in the days ahead with the 49ers. Yeah, with that, see, this way, if I'm walking down the street of Santa Clara and I see him, I don't hide behind a corner where he's walking down the street and knock him out. See, so, it's just like, oh. Anyway, let us go to, is that Lee? Yo, Lee. got 5 on it. Messing with that Indo. I ain't gonna say it again.
So Ronbo.
At least you always intrigue me about your record selection, man. You got some jams, man. It's funny. Well, Lee, what's going on, man?
No, I'm good, bro. Yeah, no, I was just waiting for the Reuben Foster news. I heard
It ain't getting any
like
better.
another week, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 week after another. Man. So here we sit. Got to count down another week. What is the 17th? Is that on a Monday or Tuesday again?
Is it next Thursday, is it?
As late as next Thursday?
I think so.
Yeah, you're right. Because we're closing in on the 9th. Yeah, you're right. Next Thursday.
Yeah, I think they're just stalling, to be honest. He
Well,
put on
yeah.
his plea, Ronbo, so they could like push ahead with it if they are going to file those charges and if they are going to go to court. So I think the judge decides that next week whether they'll go to trial or not.
Yeah. And by the letter of the law, if you don't have any substantial charges, guys, we can't go forward with just this. Well, I need to look at the tapes a little further. No, you've had 3 weeks to look at the tapes. It's done. You know?
Yeah, no, I think they're just reaching, because if they had enough evidence, they would have pushed ahead the other week. But, they wanted more time to review the video. And, even today, they couldn't decide on what they wanted. So, yeah, I think they're just reaching. I was looking at the DA because it's sort of like he's got a little personal thing against
Oh, yeah.
the 49ers or Foster. You know what I found out, Ronbo? He's the same
What?
guy that prosecuted to put the charges on Ray McDonald. And apparently he didn't put a restraining order on him, and he was able to go out and commit more crimes against his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So that sort of fell back onto him and made him look bad. The same DA, yeah.
He was involved in the Ray McDonald caper. And Ray was crazy. He really was crazy. I mean, he went back to the house and battered that lady, and then he went to Chicago to continue playing football. Or was that before? Oh, that was after the incident with the pregnant lady. That was it for Ray. He's out of the NFL. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had an alcohol problem, Ronbo.
Yeah, like so many
He ended up
do.
doing a lot of those things under the influence.
Yeah.
So obviously I don't know whether the DA's got a little grudge and wants to win this case, but that sort of shows that he has a bit of history with the 49ers, and
God.
he already sort of made a mistake with the Ray McDonald case.
Yeah, but shouldn't he be disqualified? I mean, really? And this guy can't be biased and approach this as a case. He's going to bed at night. Probably he's got a dartboard in his house with Reuben Foster's picture on it. I mean, I think there's some real This guy does not like Foster, and like you're saying, I didn't even know about this guy being involved in the Ray McDonald case. He is really, and as I say, Santa Clara is not happy with Jed York, as they think he's doing them on their payments. So we got a real problem here.
Yeah, because remember he came out the first time they went to court and said, we're going to push ahead even if the witness doesn't go ahead with it.
What kind of attitude is that?
So yeah,
And then he gets
hopefully
the
I think
tape?
it's going to work out though, because I don't think they got a strong enough case against them, especially with what's come out with
No
ex-girlfriend and
witnesses?
that, what she
you
said in the video.
Oh, yeah. Lee. I mean, there you go. You got that evidence. You've got no witnesses to corroborate either party's story. And
now they're bringing up the dog and
the
stuff.
dog?
Like, come on.
Oh. What did somebody say yesterday as a joke? I hope it was a joke because I didn't hear about it yet. That they're going to get him next for not recycling his garbage? Come on, guys. You're reaching now. You've got no cause. The lady's already recanted her story. She said what happened, and you're still pursuing?
Yeah, it's quite funny too, because a lot of people are like going, I don't care if he didn't hit his girlfriend because he's hit the dog now, and that's even worse. And you got all the people that are so about animals and stuff, and they're all getting on it and stuff. So
it also stated the dog was not harmed. Now, if he really threw her, I wish Reuben would clear that. I mean, Reuben probably says, Look, she's told you how many different stories. You really think I'm throwing dogs across the house? So, there's no point in him contesting that kind of thing. It's only going to get him in deeper trouble. So he leaves it alone. And like you're saying, people are buying it. Oh, the evil monster. He threw her dog across the room. You know how some people's minds work. How'd the dog end up okay then? I imagine Reuben Foster got enough power to bang that poor dog against the wall if he throws it. So how did he
Yeah,
end up being
exactly, so-
unharmed? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And apparently that was in the initial report that he threw the dog across the room or something, but it didn't get hurt or anything.
Okay.
But because he was trying to get her out the house. But yeah, no, they didn't even bring that up. But now they're starting to bring stuff up like that because they can't find any evidence to prosecute him. So yeah,
Lee,
hopefully he gets off next week.
Lee, that was in the original. That was in the original story about the dog, though.
Yeah, apparently it was, but there was no need to bring it up because they thought they had other charges and stuff they could get him on.
Okay, but you know what? That does reflect another light on it. Okay, now if that happened during the course of the melee, maybe the dog was trying to protect Ennis. I bet you that's what they're going to do. They're going to use. Now I see where they're going with that. Oh, man. That could get.
But he didn't injure the dog, Ronbo. So, like, if you moved it out the way or pushed it out to the side, like, what are you going to say? They can't put charges on him.
Yeah. And again,
for the dog,
there's no witnesses in the dog. If you put him on the test, you put him on the stand, what's he going to say,
Yeah, so I don't know. It just looks like a lot of reaching to me.
It sounds like it. We got to get back to football. Reuben's got to get in the gym. He's got to train. He's got to get stronger so he can apply those hits that he likes to apply and not be rolling around on the ground in pain. It just sounds like there's a ploy to just stall him so he can't work out. Dang.
Yeah, I'm glad how they pushed ahead, though, and they're trying to make it hurry up because it looks like, the 49ers don't want it dragging on either. So him going ahead and putting his plea in for innocent, they said it's going to speed up the trial, whether it goes to trial or not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you think about our running back situation, Ronbo? Who do you think's got the best chance of winning the second behind McKinnon?
Okay,
I want
to say this right now, just to make it more fun between now and when we get into camp. I'm going to go ahead and go with the golden boy from Utah.
Joe Williams?
Yeah. Just to be fun because I look, Joe, please, Joe, you can do it. I'm gonna go with Joe Williams, and because he could have been a 1-2 punch last year. Let's see if he makes it this year. I do like Matt though. Who do you got?
Me, I'm gonna go with Breda. Yeah. I'm gonna say he has a better year than he did last year, and I think Breda can win the second spot. But either.
I actually, that's glad it's so possible because he's got a year in the NFL. He's had to learn the speed and tempo and how it works, so he's got an advantage. So you could be right.
Yeah, so that's all I got for tonight, Ronbo. Shout out to the Empire Head Squad.
Yeah. All right, Lee.
Club.
All right, Lee.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Ronbo.
All right, Lee. Have a great night. Or should I say great day? I keep forgetting Lee is in NZ. Lee, all right, that's a new name for Lee. Lee from NZ. Hey, Kenny. Yo, Kenny. Can you hear me, Kenny?
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey. Well, Kenny, this is supposed to be a day we're going to celebrate. And we're still listening to more court dates coming up. Man.
Yeah. It sucks, man.
Yeah, it does.
We didn't have to go through this, but.
Well, it might be the last.
They're going to drag it out, man. They're going to drag it out, and hopefully he gets off on everything, so.
Well, maybe the 17th might be it because he's already entered his plea, and now the DA's got another week to hustle up some more stuff because that's what he's been trying to do, buy time, so he can find something. So, and the dog was the latest thing that he forgot to enter that yesterday. So now next week, he comes back in, judge say, okay, I hope you have more for me this week than you do that dog last time, okay? What do we got going here? I can see the DA now. I just don't like him, Your Honor. I want him to go to jail. And hey, bailiff, please sustain the DA, please. Carry him out of here, God. Whew, man.
Can't wait for that part to get over, man. I'm tired of waiting to see what's going to happen. But, hey, man, you did the crime, you pay the time, so.
Yeah, but if he did the crime. Hey,
yeah.
Kenny, who's that? You got another 49er fan there with you. Who's that?
That's my nephew, man.
All right. Hey, nephew, what's his name? What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Glad to meet you, Gabriel. That's it. And everybody in the family's probably wearing jerseys now. Huh? I love it.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, hey, Kenny, our draft picks. Everybody was saying things like 49ers are pretty much just a lot of us were saying it. 49ers just drafted this year to get some depth on that team. We got 4 guys in the top 100 picks now, and McGlinchey's way up in the top 20.
Man,
Does
I
that
seen his
sound
PFF
like that?
today, man. It said he's a 95, man. That's good.
Who?
McGlinchey.
Oh yeah, but no, he's number 16, Kenny.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we got another guy at 90. We got 88. I think Warner comes in. I forget Tavares, I think is the last. There's 4 guys. But I'm saying, hey, when's the last? I don't know last year what happened with our draft picks and how we numbered them, but that looks pretty good to me. They're getting better every year. Oh,
DeForest Buckner's still the best guy on our team, so it's all good.
There you go.
Yep.
Man.
The hit squad. Hit squad, baby. Woo! All right, Ronbo.
Hey, that looks like a nice. You guys out in the front yard or backyard or where are you?
This is the backyard.
Looks. You do a good job in that backyard. That looks good, man.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny. Look for you Thursday.
Right. Go Niners.
Oh, hey, Kenny, one question. Have you been receiving charges?
Have I been what?
Have you been charged for the phone calls?
Not that I know of.
Oh, good. It may be the carriers. Okay. Thanks, Kenny. See you Thursday if you get some time.
I'll have to check that out. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know, please. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Later.
Oh. And who enters but Jesus is my king? Guess who's back in this? Yeah, wait. Guess who's back in his? Should I say his-o or should I say his house? Jesus, my king is back. What's up, fam? Oh, no, it ain't. Let him on in here. I don't see his face. Yeah, I mean. We lost him. I hear some sound. Yeah, I mean. I heard a door close.
Damn. Ronbo. I mean, my fault, Ronbo. I done ordered me some food. I had to run all the way downstairs. Die. Ronbo, what's good with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm dying to know, and I was going to ask, what did you order?
Some bowling wings and some French fries. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my munch on, Ronbo.
You're the only. Wait. Yeah, I mean, the only place in the world I know, I've heard of boneless chicken and legs and thighs, but I have never in my life witnessed a boneless wing.
Ronbo, you come to Philly, I got you, Ronbo. Yeah, I mean, that's my word, Ronbo. You come to Philly, I got you.
Oh, boneless wings, man. Man. Hey, I mean, we got a thing going on with Reuben Foster here, man. The DA does not want to let it go, so we still got problems.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna let God handle it. I'm saying,
that's all.
God bless his wife. The DA boy. Fuck him. I'm saying.
Agreed.
They scared.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Still in hot pursuit, no matter what is said and done, he is still on it. So we got that problem. We'll get over it, though. Right. I agree.
Right.
Yeah, ain't got no case. Otherwise, I mean, what else you got tonight, man?
Hey, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? Ronbo, I think we need one more person on offense. You know what I'm saying?
Who you like?
Yeah, I mean, you already know who I'm about to say, Ronbo.
Let me see. Wait, let me try to guess. The one more person on offense. Who would fit the Yamin profile? And let me
Brandon
see.
Marshall. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I mean, Marshall.
I remember you mentioned him a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Brandon Marshall.
Right.
Hey, Brian, why do you like Brandon Marshall?
Because, like, I mean, like, throughout all our years, you know what I'm saying, we always did good. Yeah, I mean, we always did good with at least, yeah, I mean, one tall receiver. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't knocking Shanahan. Like, I mean, because I know what he's doing. But I think that it'll help out Gasson and Goodwin and Teller and Kittles.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, I mean, who's a tall receiver? Oh, Vernon Davis?
I mean, Vernon Davis, like Vernon Davis family, like he gonna always be a Niner to me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to recollect the tall receivers because Michael Crabtree wasn't that tall. He's kind of was it? Michael was only 6. He was 6 foot something, right?
Right,
6'1".
Like 6'1", 6'2".
Was he? I think he's 6'1" at the most.
Right.
Yeah, and of course you got Bolden,
Right.
Anquan.
Right.
Anquan wasn't that tall. Who's that? Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we pretty much had average sized guys. We haven't ever, except for Randy Moss that one year, and we didn't throw the ball to him at the right time. We lost the Super Bowl because of that. I did. God.
Damn, Moss was with us. You know what I mean? Like, salute to Randy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Ronbo, I just think that, yeah, I mean, the caliber that, the caliber quarterback that Jimmy G is, like, I mean, we need one tall person. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, because I know, I mean, Dez, I mean, he might go to the Niners, he might not, but
yeah,
like, I mean, ever see, I mean, Brandon Marshall there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Brandon is, what is Brandon, like 6'3"?
Yeah, about like 6'3", 6'4". Like, I mean, because Goodwin and Gasson, like, I mean, like, they gonna go for bombs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that'll help them out when they go for bombs and shit.
Yeah. You know, I see we got some tall guy now by Steve. I don't know why I can't remember Steve's name. Mainly because I think I don't like him that much. But Steve, what is that guy's name? Steve Dunbar. I gotta remember that. So we got a guy, Steve Dunbar goes 6'4", yeah, I mean. Yeah. He's an undrafted free agent, but he's got some size. He's a pretty strong looking kid. He's not that quick. You don't gain no separation, but you know, he's big. Maybe they can work with him.
For sure. Like, I mean, like, I think Ronbo, like, I think in our, like, Niners history, like, I mean, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to start from, you know what I mean, Steve Young on up. Because, like, I think John Teller was probably, like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, he's a little bit taller than Jerry, maybe. Yeah.
Right. But, yeah, I mean, Ronbo, remember when, I mean, J.J. Stokes and Terrell Owens, like, I mean, like, that's what, well, I mean, Steve Young, he was already in his prime, but I mean, that's what helped out, I mean, Garcia. I mean, that helped us, I mean, beat the Packers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, what? Yeah, I mean, that season, no, them past 2 seasons, I mean, like, we couldn't beat the Packers for shit. Like,
and that's been the same. No.
Like, I hated them Brett Favre days. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man. But no, hey, we couldn't feel bad. Brett Favre was bombing everybody because he didn't care. Brett would throw that ball even if the coverage was 15 49ers. And somehow he'd hit. Still don't believe that. Man.
Like, I mean, like, Ronbo, Like, I mean, like, I salute Kaepernick because, like, I mean,
boy, he put an end to that, didn't he?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, we beat the Packers twice, and we went to Lambeau Field and beat the Packers in Lambeau. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They didn't know what to do with Cap. They didn't know what to do with who is this? Oh, there he goes around the right side. Bobby down. No, it was your job. You were supposed to be covering. Cap was killing him, man. Oh, man. We gonna get, we gonna get him again this year. Jimmy G got that number too. Boy. Well, you go ahead and enjoy them boneless wings. And I'm seeing it on the chat. Everybody says, hey, Robbo, where you been, man? Everybody got boneless wings. You go ahead and enjoy it. I'm gonna see you Thursday, all right?
I just got off of work. Like, I mean, I gotta be there by 9 o'clock. I get off at 5. Then I got 2 days off. I just knocked out 7.
There you go.
So I mean, Ronbo, I'm gonna make it out there, Ronbo.
Hey, look at, and I'm gonna find some boneless wings for you. We're looking for some boneless wings for you too. All right,
Ronbo. One more thing. Salute to my women. I need my sportswomen to get on here. You see what I'm saying? Salute to Tone that started the Club. I'm a because he started the joint. And salute to the Niner Empire. I'm about to go in on these boneless wings. Niner! I'm out, Robbo.
All right, fam. See you next Thursday. There you go.
All right, Robbo.
Oh, God. Hey, area code 804. Hello. Hello.
Ronbo.
Yeah. Who is this?
It's Big Mo. This Maurice, man. What's happening?
Hey, Maurice. Man, we changed phone systems because I've been trying to see if I could get away from people getting charged. It blew me away was people told me yesterday they was getting charged. I said, what? No!
Yeah, man, yeah.
So I switched it. You ain't been charged, though, right?
I'm with AT&T. No, I haven't been charged. I'm with AT&T. And I haven't seen any charges so far.
Good. All right. So I guess it might have been the carrier. Okay. Hey, Maurice, man, we still got that same problem we had for the last February. We've been having this problem. It goes on and on. Oh, we can't get that linebacker back. Man.
Oh, man. They're going to string this thing along for as far as they possibly can, man.
I think it ends next
September. You know how it is out there. You probably know better than a lot of the East Coast people, man. You know how it is in Santa Clara, man. There's small town politics, man. So
because each county, it depends on the temperament, and there's a lot of judges that are. this DA is like really, and I just found out. He's the one who failed in the Ray McDonald situation. And you remember when Ray got out. He didn't put a restraining order on Ray. He went over to the lady's house and he harmed her again. So evidently he's feeling responsible for that. So he says, you know what? I'm going to show these 49ers I ain't playing. So Reuben is like where he's going to set an example, I guess. Man.
Right. But the local people, that's tech town. So, the local people in that area, man, they don't want these young football players hanging out.
You're right.
They jumping out of cars, fighting, they smoking weed in their apartment. And you know how the locals are, Ronbo. They old school.
I try to look past that.
They don't want you. Yeah, they don't want you at the store ordering 4-wing fried rice, 2 Lucy's, box of Dutch Masters. They don't want that, man. They're trying to get them out of that town.
Oh, God. But Maurice, I would think, though, if you carry, if you're a 49er, and I don't know, maybe not in Santa Clara, but every town surrounding, you become a celebrity, so they put you in another category. Unless you do something like what you're saying, jumping out the car and starting fights in the middle of the street and got the smoke blowing out your windows. They look upon that as a low-class gesture. So you're right. They do have standards they wish you would adhere to. If you can't do that, then you move over to Oakland.
That's where they want you. Exactly. That's where they want you. They don't want you in Santa. Those are a bunch of techies, man.
I know.
Not to say nothing bad about the techies, but they're a bunch of techies. They don't really want that kind of crowd in their town. You know what I mean?
They can be. You could say something about the techies because I know some techies that get on my nerves. They have an arrogance about them.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so they ain't perfect. So yeah, and what we need to do is stop passing judgment on people like this in the society anyway. See, if the man is not guilty, he's not guilty. I don't know why. What are you gonna do? Put him in jail over nothing? That's just silly.
Man, they talking like he threw the dog across the room like it was a damn football or something.
Oh, I know.
They talking like he power bombed the dog. Like, man, my kids had an old little mixed terrier, man. They used to pass him around the room like a damn hot potato. And he used to love it.
I tell you, people play with dogs like that.
I used to tell him, man, y'all can't be throwing them dogs around like that, but they kids.
Dog loves it though, right?
The dog keep on coming back. But, I don't even know why they would even mention it, man. The dog didn't get injured.
Maurice,
it's just a good old-fashioned smearing tactic.
Character assassination. It makes him look bad. It makes him look capable. And I'm finding out now the dog. I thought it was a separate incident. They said the dog. That's what happened during the course of the little melee. But if the other story wasn't true, then why is that story true? If I'm the lawyer, even I can work that one out.
Exactly. She admitted to lying, so what makes you think she's telling the truth about the dog? So it's like, it's just, they need to just stop, man. It's good old-fashioned smearing. They trying to clean up the town, and it ain't really much they're going to be able to do about it. The 49ers here to stay. They're going to have to deal with it. There's going to be some changes in the town. And, the DA, he's fighting for his job right now. So,
there's an election coming up, too.
There's an election coming up. The sheriff, I believe the Santa Clara sheriff is up for a re-election.
Yep.
They're anticipating that he might lose. And he hasn't lost in, about 20 years. So, there's a lot of local politics, man, going on out there.
This is a feather in the cap. Makes it look like we're doing our job here. I don't know how you're going to replace us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, we're going to get on over to football, man. I'm out here. I'm kind of downplaying my boys. Everybody asking me what we're going to look like this year. I'm like, man.
What do you tell them?
We'd be lucky if we go 2-14. But see, I'm trying to downplay it,
I
want everybody to sleep on us. I want to be slept on. I don't want everybody to consider us the favorite. Nah, sleep on us like you've been sleeping on us.
Too late, Maurice. You know what? Jimmy G ruined everything. He just looks like the real deal. Yeah. Right, they're waiting.
So everybody know what they know. I'm like, man, damn well y'all ain't going 2-14. But I'm like,
hey, but Maurice, there's one thing good though. The Rams got the target on their back. See, now we may be able to sneak under the radar because everybody's gonna be laid and ready for the Rams. Because big bad Rams. They think the 49ers a good team. The Rams is the ones.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, the Rams, they got the target on their back, and you can just kind of like lay low, just kind of hope everybody else beat up on them. I think we're going to clinch the division probably
Week 8.
In that Bears game.
Yeah.
I say about the Bears game. I think that's week 14.
Oh, yeah. Clinch it in week 14? Yeah. Because it'll be nip and tuck between, right. And then it'll all of a sudden the 49ers, because all they need is confidence, and they've got it now. Man.
Right.
Oh, they got it now. 49ers, all they need is confidence, and they've got it now. 49ers, all they need is confidence, and they've got it now. 49ers, all they need is confidence, and they've got it now. 49ers, all they need is confidence, and they've got it now. Oh, man. Kyle
Yeah,
Shanahan
man, I'm talking to my
execution.
neighbor, man. My neighbor is a wide receivers coach.
All right.
And, man, he looking at that boy, Richie James, man. He like, look, I don't mean no harm, but Richie James going to be a starter in 2 years.
Oh, because it's going to take 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying at least 2 years. It might even be this year. He's really high on Richie James. And I take a lot of word from him because he's actually a wide receiver coach.
Yeah, so he knows what he's looking
for
at.
one of the local pro-am teams out here.
Ah, all right.
So he know what he's talking
He
about.
recognize talent.
But yeah. So when they blasting that Rick James and Levi Steele, and we just clinched the division, Richie James just scored 3 touchdowns.
You can see
And
it.
I can see it coming.
And every time he scores, they got to play the music. He's a very
Every time
freaky
he
dude.
scores, give it to me, baby.
You know?
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Oh. And then he's got to
gonna
do
be
it in
a
the end zone. He
party.
got to have a dance. Somebody can slap a dreadlocks wig on his head.
Yeah. I'm Rich James, bitch. Yes, sir.
Those T-shirts will be selling like crazy. Somebody will jump on that right away.
Man.
Don't let him start scoring. Oh, man.
What? Yeah, that's
That'd be so much fun.
But yeah, I'm loving it, man. I think we're gonna be ready. I think, we've been real quiet too, Ronbo. So I think something about to happen, man. I think it's about to be a trade or something. Something about to happen.
Maurice,
We've been real quiet. And you know how we are.
Yeah, I know. We gonna save it. Let's save it for Thursday, and run up on that subject because that's gonna be a whole nother story, and we'll see what happens between now and Thursday. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right,
man. Yeah, man. Good talking to you, Ronbo. Hang in there, man. Take your time.
We're gonna get there. All right.
Good night, Maurice. I appreciate it, man. All right, later, man.
You. Oh, I mean, you know what? Oh my, this is hilarious, man. These are some of the things that are being said here. And it's true. All right. Let's go over. I've seen a few things here. Oh, by the way, let me remind you again. Now, yesterday I got a report of phone calls being charged. They are no longer being charged. And then Gohard just confirmed he was one of the people who was being charged. He is not being charged now, so it's safe. I have no idea what's going on with that. Hey, Steph, Steph, wait. And now, from the Duke, it's Steph. Hey, Steph. Steph's supposed. I know what happens. Steph was supposed to be doing his homework, right? His mom probably picked him. Are you on that phone again? No, because you just left a second ago. We saw that. Steph.
What's up,
man? It's the Reuben Foster Day. We were supposed to be celebrating tonight, and Steph, sooner or later we're going to have our celebration Reuben Foster meeting. But tonight is not a celebration. We're talking about puppies being thrown across the room. And we're talking about a guy that just can't get away from a DA that says, I'm going to get him, I'm going to get him, I'm going to get him.
Man. Yeah, Ronbo. The DA is doing us dirty on me.
Man. No evidence. In fact, he's got evidence to the contrary, Steb. He's got no witnesses. The lady in question has said, I lied. We're not doing this. And he's still... Sit down, you're a battered woman, you don't know what you're saying, I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to get him for you. I don't need this. And he keeps going. Man.
It's getting annoying, man. I wish the judge would just say it's over with. Just leave it alone,
Yeah. Maybe next time.
It's getting too, I mean, come on. I mean, you have to see this dude is trying way too hard to try to get Reuben. It's it's getting obvious at a point,
And Steph, I wonder, does he have any other cases to work on? I mean, is Reuben Foster his life now? I mean, it's like watching The Fugitive with that, sheriff chasing a guy across the world. Just every few minutes he gets close, but he just can't get him.
Yeah, they're holding and it's just wasting time for him to get back with the team, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Well.
Oh, yeah, it's pissing me off, but you never know.
if it gets done within a at least good time, at least hopefully it gets done within a month.
Oh no, Steph, too long. Okay, Steph, next week. I keep saying this every time they go to me. I said next week's the week. This week I got the champagne and everything else waiting on ice. I said, "It, Reuben is free. No, don't stop. No. 17th is another date."
Because either way, he has to fly down back to Bama and or wherever he was, and
he's got to go Tuscaloosa.
I think that's in June. So either way, it's going to be a month and a half, maybe. I don't know.
It's the domestic violence. I think the Tuscaloosa thing, they'll let him train with. He can come back with the team. It's the domestic violence is just completely unacceptable. So if he can get past the Santa Clara people, he can at least come and start working out. And learn some of the things he needs to learn. That's the thing.
As long as Reuben's working on his own, though, I'll feel pretty confident because he's just a hell. They say he is that he's working where a couple other guys used to work.
All right.
Back in the day, so he's working out for sure. They're saying.
He does look very. He looks pretty filled out in that suit. I mean. We also always see him in now is these nice suits. But you know what? It's weird on him, Steph. I can see on his face as he comes walking out of the courtroom, he's not Reuben right now. He's just a man filled with worry. I'm glad he's working out, get rid of some of that stress.
Yeah.
Because he does look bigger, though. Yeah.
But I'm not worried about him missing too much time because he's too good of a player. I mean, last year he came in mid-season.
And did a great job, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So he'll be fine.
Anyway, we got. Did you just hear this? What are your feelings about our wide receivers right now? And I love the question I got earlier tonight too. I can throw that with you too. Who's going to be the number 2 running back?
That's a tough question about running backs. But I'll jump on wide receiver first. Our wide receivers are perfect. That's all you could ask for in the Shanahan offense right there.
Yeah.
I think.
They can't all stay, though. We got too many.
Okay, so I would say I can't really speak about Richie James right now.
We haven't seen enough of him. Don't do that, then.
Aldrich's gone, of course.
How about Aaron Burbridge?
Burbridge is out.
No. One of our best special teams guys, though. But he got hurt all last year.
McCaffrey's gone.
Somebody asked me about McCaffrey yesterday. We've not seen him yet.
I think we're making it a little harder than we should. I think it's going to be Bourne, Garcon, Goodwin, Pettis, James, and then maybe I forgot Trent Taylor, didn't I?
Did you? How many have you counted so far?
I counted 5, and then Trent Taylor would be the 6th.
We can have 6.
Yeah. I think Kyle would be okay with that. So those would be my 6. Goodwin, Garcon, Bourne, Pettis, James, Taylor.
Yeah. And I think that's what it's going to end up being.
I think and then for all the Victor Bolden fans, I like him. But
I do too. I really do.
I really do. I didn't think he got enough.
He didn't get enough burn last year. Not enough time.
But you never know. He could just blow the coaches away with his returning abilities, but. That's the only reason why I would keep him. I don't think he's all that great on offense, but
yeah, well, you know what? He'll be trying out in camp. Maybe you never know when a player's going to turn things around. Suddenly, he gets more opportunity in preseason this year, so we'll see him during that time. And if he stands out, he stands out, right? It's going to be tough to beat some of those guys you just mentioned. Trent Taylor's not going to get beat out. Some people think Taylor's going to get beat out by either Richie James or Dante Pettis. I kind of doubt it. He's a tough dude. I can't imagine.
I was trying to believe that myself, but I was like, no, Trent Taylor too good.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of underrating him. He's a beast on third down. But anyways, about the running backs, I would say, of course, McKinnon 1, and then, well, I don't have enough information, so I'd have to say Breda for now.
Everybody's doing that. I just want Joe Williams to stir the pot.
I mean, I won't count that out, but
yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'll probably tongue in cheek with it. I want to see what Joe looks like. I hope he's ready this year. But anyway,
Yeah,
Steph,
sure.
we're going to go. I'm going to see you Thursday if you get some time, huh?
All right, Ronbo, for sure. Have a good night.
Steph. Appreciate you.
Hey, Ronbo, one more thing.
Go ahead.
You need to make some merch and have Namin on it.
It's Yamin. Remember that? And please, he's people are still spelling his name Yaoming. They're using the Chinese spelling or the as they call it. It's got a name, but anyway, it's the wrong spelling. He spells it YAMEAN.
Yummy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, not the pinion spelling. All right. Hey, Steph, have a great night. All right.
You too.
And let's go to James.
Yes, sir, brother Ronbo. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, James, let me ask you a question though. Have you been getting charged for these calls?
You know, I told you that. I think I spoke to you about that.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, like it was less than 2 weeks ago because I had to go to my phone carrier, and they dropped my insurance on the phone and told me just pay $5 more a month, and I could get like 1,000 minutes a month. And I'm like, y'all still shaking me down though, because now you're telling me that I was giving you insurance money for nothing. I ain't got money to waste like that because usually if you break your phone, they're only going to give you a replacement phone.
Yeah. Wait, you know what, James?
They're not going to give you.
What's the name of your carrier though? Because I was told T-Mobile does this. You have T-Mobile?
Well, I got their partner who is Metro PCS. Okay.
Okay.
Metro PCS and T-Mobile had merged back here a while ago, and then I think they turned around and were able to turn around and raise the money to be able to go after Sprint. I think they did, or they merged with Sprint or whatever.
I know they're trying to monopolize.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? It is a carrier. Some people, if you have a certain carrier, they do what they do to you. So yeah, okay.
Well,
because I went after my phone people because I thought they were charging, and they says no, we're not charging. We're free. We told you we're free. What we're doing? You ask your callers, are they T-Mobile? We know does that, and maybe there's others. So yeah.
Well,
but this system is different.
Anyway, I'll tell you, man, it's kind of, that phone situation is different. Just like I'm listening to this, how did this man wind up being a district attorney?
I know.
Who does he have some dirt on? Because I mean, is he? I want to say he's at happy hour like at 7:05 in the morning. You understand? Because when a person is an idiot, there's a slash idiot that goes with that. He gets a double slash.
God.
Yesterday it was the dog.
Yeah.
Like he want to put the dog on the stand. Probably want the dog to have a little two-piece suit on with some gaiters, sitting there with his legs crossed, talking about now. When I asked you, did he hurt you? Bark twice and shake one ear, and the dog looking all happy, like, well, you got to throw me a milk bone, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I could do a little something, but I mean, it's so far gone now. I think that his case right now, it goes to show he's under a witch hunt because of the Ray McDonald episode. That was the same district attorney.
Yeah, I just heard about that.
That let Ray McDonald walk because he was an accredited football player and just went to the Super Bowl. Okay, so then Ray McDonald got drunk again and went and beat the wife up again or whatever. Okay, and he should have had a restraining order against him. So then, then it was Tremaine Brock, and now it's Reuben, and it's taken such a wild turn. Now you got cops saying they roll up, they smell weed in the house, but you got somebody else in the house that said they were back there doing whatever in their whatever part of the house they stay in. They didn't hear no altercation, no scuffling, no none of this. Now all of a sudden you got some woman that supposedly had seen in a road and gave her a ride to the police department. I mean, it's taken such a... Where are these people coming from that if the DA had all this evidence, they would have presented it already?
Yeah.
They would have put it before Reuben's lawyer and before Reuben and said, look, Mr. Foster, this is what we got on you right here. So you can either take a plea bargain now, or if you want to go to trial, you go to trial. You was looking at 11. You go to trial, you're going to get 28 years in Santa Clara because we don't play no domestic violence.
Yeah, they seem to be bothered by it, yeah. Don't have us going through no process because you get more book thrown at you. True.
Let me tell you, there's nothing they can do to his girlfriend because it's considered in the moment of passion, okay? She lashed out because maybe Reuben was like, hey, I'm done with you. I want you to find your own part of life and leave me alone. I can take care of my child. And you should have known something was fishy when the greatest thing happened to this young man in his life to make it into the NFL. Now you found fame and fortune. And you don't marry this woman, but you got a child by her. But you and her don't get married because most people come out of college and the girlfriend or whoever is their spouse or partner, they wind up getting married. But anyway, it's just right now, this DA is so out of control. Now he's saying that the lawyer already put it out there, this guy that used to be a deputy for the district attorney's office, he stated that, if the evidence shows that, and I'm quite sure they looked at the tape multiple times.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're trying to force her to turn around and still want to say, well, I was wrong because I lied. I'm lying again because he did do this to me. Then, now, you can't really convict Reuben because now if you challenge him being a celebrity, he can take you to the Supreme Court and sue the state and never even ever got to worry about playing football again.
Oh,
if you
Jed
ruin
would
this man's
love
career.
that. He would take it from there
Man, listen,
and get
I'm
even
telling
with
you right
Santa
now.
Clara.
I'm telling you right now, and it's so disgusting. I mean, yesterday you had a dog. You had a little dog that. Did anybody see the Zohan with Adam Sandler? Did you ever see
Was
that
he a
movie?
model? Was that the one where he was modeling?
Yeah. He was the hairdresser, from Pakistani or whatever.
Oh, you're right.
Did you see him? Did you see him when they was in that lady's living room, the one that he moved in with,
Yeah.
when he beat the guy up on the street and he was doing the guy's mom? They in there throwing the cat around like he a soccer ball. The cat looking at him like, hey man, y'all keep doing that, man. Y'all got me worked up when y'all did that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I love animals too. I don't want no animal callers to say, "Hey, that guy James, don't let him come back on your radio station."
No. Everybody's making a joke out of it. It's ridiculous how they use that. No, I've never heard of such a thing being brought up in this kind of situation. He threw my dog across the room.
Yeah, went away from the facts for the victim to support a case with evidence. Now you're talking about a dog that can't talk. Can't give you a sign, can't make an X on a piece of paper or nothing. The dog is the focal point right now.
And he's not hurt. There's no bones broken. There's no damage to his little body. So therefore they got nothing. Dog's fine.
And then this woman does not want to testify, and you've already made yourself, I hate to say it like this, Mr. DA, sir. You've made yourself look like the town jackass.
Yeah.
A double jackass. A triple jackass, really, because you should have had your evidence laid out, what they call a motion of discovery, to let Reuben's lawyer know and say, hey, this is what they got on you. But you ain't got nothing, and you taking this man back and forth to court. You might as well give it up and just say at this time, we're going to dismiss the charges because it's not enough evidence to refute the claim. And even if you got to say it on national television, the bottom line is the witness, she wouldn't testify.
Yeah, and you excuse yourself from looking foolish if that's what his problem is. His ego's getting in the way of his good judgment. James, we got to stop, though.
Now, I know you got to go, Ronbo, but now at the same time, he got no witness to recant any of her stories, but then Reuben's got somebody that was living in his house to say they didn't hear no scuffling, no altercation. Maybe they heard the dog barking. Want the milk bone, maybe. But,
Reuben throwing him across the room.
What are you going to do?
He was playing.
Yeah, right. Do the milk bone first, then told him get your little so-and-so and cross there and get that milk bone. But no, So, listen, man. You know,
what?
Ronbo, love what you do, man.
Yeah, next Thursday we'll
Love
find
what you
out.
do.
Though. Thanks, James.
Yeah, we will find it. Well, no. They got until Friday. The lawyer has already said that they can look at the tape, and if the lawyer and the DA are they're gonna review the tape together, and if there's no evidence there, yeah, he might not even have to go to court Friday. And if he doesn't have to go to court this Friday, then that means the next step is the DA got to throw the case out, man. Yeah. But it is what it is.
Right.
It will be. I'm looking at him and Fred Warner, 59 and 56, bro. Love what you do, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam.
Niner Empire, Niner for life. I'll get up with you hopefully Thursday night, man.
All right, fam. Be looking for you too.
All right. Be blessed. Have a good one.
Yeah. That's some new. Now, that's another wrinkle. I got to read the whole case because I only read a little bit about it and got disgusted. But if there's something going on now that they're down to a time limit to comb over that evidence, because they should have been looking at that film when they got that tape last week. So now, why are they still looking at the tape? I have no idea. Because I already see the DA now. As Reuben said, was Foster free to leave? And the DA runs to the doors. He's like, I'll get you, Reuben. I will get you if it's the last thing I do. Don't you think you're walking away from me now? Because I am not done with you. You know, I could just, dude, the DA should be placed under arrest at some point. As you know, he stopped doing his job. Now he's just getting crazy. Gohart says, cats, as since we're throwing dogs around, cats are freaky as bleep. Though I don't trust them little devils. I know what you mean. I own cats. And Gohard, doesn't it freak you out when they're sitting there staring at you like they do? Yeah, they're thinking things. But MC Niner can get in if he in the wrong neighborhood too. Wait, MC Niner can get it if he's in the wrong neighborhood too. Probably. As you know, MC's got a bad attitude. Police pull him over and say, all right, sir, would you pull over, please? What y'all want, man? I can just see him now. You got any ID on you? Do it look like I got any pockets? You know what? And look out. MC he's just been lazy. He doesn't come by anymore. He'll be by. Y'all notice MC been on the LO lately. Hey, who we got on the phone? It's Sheik. Sorry, Sheik.
What's up, Rambo? Where's the Niner at?
Sheik, I'm trying to find out because I'm trying to call him and see what's about the charges. Gohard said he's not getting charged now. He was one of the people getting charged. Have you been getting charged?
No. I called him with a regular number. I didn't get nothing. I don't know what they're talking about.
Even recently. Okay. So I think it may be carriers. They tried to tell me that when I got all loud on the phone.
I'm good.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I have Verizon, so I'm good. I didn't. Plus, I called from Zoom yesterday. So
Zoom's never no charge. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, but this one I did a regular call. Very good.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think this system's okay. And besides, your carrier doesn't do that. I think it's a carrier thing. Okay. Anyway, Sheik.
Unlimited. I'm good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ronbo, like what you're talking about with the Foster situation, I think the DA needs to just drop it. You're taking too much L's right now. You're just adding random stuff. Like, just let the man be. Like, you obviously failed. We don't want another situation of, problems. And just let the man be. Obviously, he made a mistake in certain things, but you got to understand that this guy, there's proven that he did not put his hand on her.
Yeah.
Because he came out and said it. So just let the man be. Let him be the football player he needs. He needs to be focused. It's time for this team to be focused of the era that we're trying to make. So, so that's what I feel about that. But, the thing is, we definitely need help. And plus, our team, our organization, if they really thought something was going on and this man is not coming back, they will draft it at Edmonds and maybe Evans or other linebackers or bringing in linebackers. But obviously we brought in certain guys. We got freaking Flintstone, but he's a third round pick. So people might say, oh well, Bowman was a third round pick and he did well. Yeah, But I think if we were down on Foster, we would most likely get like a Edmonds in the first round.
Maybe, but I think the 49. I think a lot of people. Edmonds didn't go until was that in the second or third? Did he go in the first round or second round?
No, he went in the first round. You're thinking
late.
Landry. He went in the second.
Oh yeah,
round.
he went late in the first round though. He went to Buffalo, right? And with their second pick.
Exactly.
In fact, I was wondering why he didn't get picked up earlier. It was kind of strange. I can't wait to see which one plays the best because you know what, Sheik, they're about the same size actually. With maybe Warner being just slightly shorter, but I want to see the quickness. We'll see. I keep an eye on those two and make the comparisons. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and it's the only position I'm a little concerned about in the linebacker is the Sam position because obviously I'm a big guy, Eli. They're kind of moving him off, but like I don't know who they're going to put there. Like, is it Fred Warner? I don't know. I don't know if he could fulfill that role. Is it somebody else that
They got about four guys. They got about four guys, Sheik. You know what? You got the guys that are going for edge. The guy you don't put at the edge, you can put him at the Sam. You go down the list. Now, Peter Talapino, I got a feeling he's better for the edge. So you can even put Cassius Marsh at the Sam. You can put Atachu's available. He could go to the edge, and there's a lot of those guys. A lot of people forget about some of the guys we do have that do play that position, and we'll be with Chris Kiffin, who's going to probably teach them some new things because, as you know, Chris Kiffin went to Florida, took a team that had the 150-something ranked defense. He took them to 32 in 1 year. I'm not sure if the kids came in were just better or what, but we got better training this year. We got some pretty good athletes, actually, to put on that position. So it could be a little different. And, yeah. Oh, shit, let me ask you this question real quick.
Go on.
Did you forget about the guy we just picked up? What's his last? The other linebacker?
Elijah Lee?
No. This guy is kind of famous. We just picked him up about free agent.
Watkins?
What?
Oh, you're talking about this year.
Yeah. It's so funny because we're talking about everybody but him, and I just realized, whoa, wait a minute. What about the guy that says, I think he had a relative that played with the 49ers or something like that? And I says, oh, right. I forgot about him. So he's getting blown under the rug.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think about his name right now, but anybody in the chat room
Toomer.
bring it up.
There it is.
Let us know.
Corey Toomer.
Who is it?
Corey Toomer.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot all about
He played
Corey.
in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. So there's a lot of, I guess we got a lot of guys that come to fill the role, and whoever comes out of the packing order and trying to be the starter. But it seems like what I'm looking at, Ronbo, there's a lot of guys they're just looking at special teams first, and then if they come out of that crop of guys who could be that starter, and then they're going to play, because they're just worried about certain things, because if you're not going to make special teams, it doesn't matter what you're trying to be a starter or not.
Yeah, Kyle wants that. He got to have more than one job.
Yeah, but another thing too, Ron, I was wanting to also bring up too is, are you sold on Pettis? I
picked him up in my mock draft.
Warming up.
I picked him up in my mock draft. I like him. I liked him before he got drafted. Right. I was hoping to get drafted, actually. I didn't know he was going to get drafted. I think I had him in the 4th round pick. I didn't know he was going to get drafted that soon, though. But after I watched him more closely and more tape on him, dude's a badass. As I told you, I thought maybe he just had some, lackluster defenders on him or something. He did that to everybody because I went through several games. I said, okay, that's who he is. Okay, I didn't know he was that good. So we'll see.
Yeah, and there's a lot of wide receivers, a lot of secondary guys we're looking at. But we'll definitely see what kind of guys we got and everything. But anyways, Bob, I know you have a lot of callers and this and that, but I just want to also say me, Bashar, and Jay, actually, Jay Beck, he's actually came up to Sacramento, so we might meet up later on. So shout out to them.
Oh, today?
And, shout out to them. Tonight.
All right.
Watch the Warriors game.
So,
yeah. So shout out to the faithful and the Empire. Shout out to the Nighthawk Club.
You guys, that club is getting huge too. How many guys?
Yeah.
Sheik, how many guys are in? I see the roll. I mean, we got about 10, 15 guys in there now?
People. 30.
Oh,
30 people.
All right.
It's all night, man. We go like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, talking about everything. Great time. And we might do a little bit, think about certain things in the future we're talking about. So we'll let you guys know about that.
All right, good.
But
All right,
anyways,
Chief.
Ronbo,
All right, bro.
Like, hit that share. Sub to Ronbo Sports and MC Niner. What's up? Let's go out sometime.
There you go.
Later, brother.
All right, Chief. Have a great night. All right. And I guess we'll go through a few more. All right, just check this. Everybody's talking about cats now. How we get on cats? MC, because, MC is like, he's not, MC's like a little different than your average everyday. Anyway. I saw some questions up earlier. Oh, here we go. Okay, Timmy No Thumbs. Do you guys think Eli Harold and Jimmy Ward make the final 52, which is such a huge, good question. And do you know that it's already being said by, I'm seeing it on websites now, and, they're talking about veterans that won't make the team. I didn't really read the article, but I did see in the caption, they had Jimmy Ward in the caption. I says, you just, nah. Jimmy Ward, I can't imagine. Jimmy Ward is that guy that you could actually, if all else fails, Jimmy's there to rescue like anybody. Because you know how we have injuries. God, don't let him have this year. There's Jimmy Ward. He can play any position in the secondary. So, I'm a little surprised by that thought. And it's just speculation. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Jimmy Ward come out there and beat everybody out, So there's no way to know. All right, so I guess we're going to go ahead and what's going on here? Got another phone call? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we'll do is, and again, I want. Oh, okay, we still got another. Okay. Yeah, is that Razor?
That's Razor.
Yeah, because you came in like Joey. Yeah, you had me confused.
I can do everybody's little.
I noticed that. Yeah. All right, Razor. So what's up, man? Because, I just don't know why we have to continue to hear this. I was looking for today to be celebration day, and here we are. We're getting ready for the next date. God.
Yeah. It looks like they're going to drop that thing, just of what I'm assuming and what I've been reading on Twitter. Yeah, we'll see next week, but I think it'll get dropped. But I want to talk about this Pettis thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that Taylor will lose his job. Well, I don't think Pettis is going to be a straight slot receiver.
Nah.
In Kyle's system, everybody eats. Everybody plays slot, outside, everything,
And you have to be able to do that, too, or else you don't make this team.
Yeah, and Trent Taylor was like the leader on third downs last year or something like that?
On the slant, he was like number one. He never missed. Amazing, isn't it? I read that. Yeah. Wow. PFF's got that for you. So if you want to look that up, look up Trent Taylor. PFF slant route. He's one of the best. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. But this offense, there's no number one receiver. Everybody eats. So, I don't think anybody will lose a job.
Mm-hmm.
I think Taylor will get his catches, Marquise, Goodwin. But the player I'm excited about, and I'm going to draft in my fantasy league, is Jerick McKinnon. I'm going to draft that dude. He's going to have a big guy. He's going to have this probably a similar year to Devontae Freeman had in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Probably less rushing yards, but more receiving yards. Yeah.
You mean on Pettis? Yeah, because
no,
on Jerick, yeah.
Yeah, Jerick. I don't think he'll have the same amount of rushing yards as Freeman did, but similar, but more receiving yards because he's a better catcher than
Devontae.
Than Devontae and Ronbo. For some reason, I feel a trade coming up.
I think that's what James was getting ready to talk. Somebody else is about to trade somebody. Well, what trade are you feeling?
It's gonna have to be for a pass rusher. I mean, maybe Fowler, maybe Beasley, because Falcons got they got what's his name?
The guy last year with his grandmother's picture?
Yeah, McKinley, and they got somebody else. Possibly Beasley, maybe Fowler from the Jags, and there's another one too.
Fowler's having some problem with the Jags. What is the problem? Did they pick up somebody else, or is there something wrong with him?
No, they're just stacked on that D-line.
I know, right? They could just get rid of people. That's how we got Sheldon Day. I thought Sheldon Day was probably so-so. Sheldon Day ain't so-so. That team was just really, like you say, stacked.
Exactly. That same thing that happened the day last year. They have way too many linemen. Like you know the guy you wanted before the draft, like a while back, Taven Bryan.
Yeah.
He went to the Jags. I mean, I didn't think they needed another tackle, but they got another DT. They have Campbell. They have that Yannick Ngakwe, I can say his name right.
Guys, yes.
And then Fowler. I mean, and they have the Marcel Darius. They're stacked on that D-line.
So who would you be giving them? Where do they need help? I mean, they don't. Where do the Jacksonville Jaguars need anything we have?
Probably nothing we have. I mean, probably a draft pick, but.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, then there's that. Yeah.
Well, the Jaguars' needs right now, they need a middle linebacker on defense, and the O-line, probably another guard. But I don't think we trade them a player. It'll probably be a draft pick, but a player that could see being traded is to the Broncos for possibly Shane Ray, because they didn't pick up his fifth year. So, and they just got Chubb, and they have Von Miller. I mean, I'm looking between those three guys, between Beasley, Fowler, and Shane Ray. Those, I would give them a chance.
People are saying bad things about Shane Ray, though.
Yeah.
What is he? What is the problem with Shane? He just hasn't been. He just didn't live up to his the hype that he came out of school, or what is? Because they're not really saying anything nice about him now.
Yeah, it's that too, and I think he's had a few injuries that's kept him off the field. So I mean, Vic Beasley is probably a dark horse. I don't see that happening, but
no, on the chat they're telling you right now, forget about Beasley. You know what? We'd have to give up. Man, it'd have to be at least a second round pick, especially with Beasley being didn't last year. What would he like second or third in the league in sacks?
Yeah, the year before.
He's number one the year before, I think.
Something like that, and last year he fell off because they tried putting him at linebacker, and that didn't work out. So this year.
And why would you do that? That's just strange. I don't understand when people make those kind of moves.
Man. You know why, Ronbo? Because that coach Dan Quinn was a product of the system. He only got that head coaching position because of Seattle's defense, not because he's a good
coach, right? You know?
Yeah. So what an idiot! He put a big Beasley at linebacker when he was leading the league in sacks.
And it was probably because he was all PO'd at his linebacker. Well, I'm going to put a guy back there that can play that position since you can't. And your papers, just go on up to the front office. You can sign those right now. Get off my team. So Beasley goes back there and plays, and he can't handle it. You put a guy where he's the strongest. That doesn't make any sense. I wish they would give us Beasley. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, see, I'm glad we have Kyle because, like, for example, like Dan Quinn, like I said, he got hired because of the talent in Seattle, and our coach, he's been doing it since Cleveland, even before that,
and didn't always have good talent either.
Yeah, so there's two types of coaches in the NFL. There's managers, and then there's managers/teachers.
Cool. Yeah.
We have that teacher and manager. I mean, look at Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
What's he good at? All he does is manage, and he don't do shit. He got the best running back, the best receiver in the game.
I know, right? What do you need to do? The team runs itself. You just need to manage, like you're saying. And
look at our coach.
Yeah.
He made Goodwin last year.
Yes.
I mean, imagine Kyle with the Antonio Brown.
Oh.
Thank God we got Kyle. I mean, there's not a lot. There's not
What
a
a
lot of
thought.
teachers.
Oh,
Yeah, there's not a lot
man.
of teachers in the NFL, Rombo, and we got one of them. So we gotta be really appreciative of that because, like
And
I
I
said,
do.
Pittsburgh is one of them. Who else? Pittsburgh.
And don't forget the coach that we've been trying to get for the last few years, but finally didn't. Remember, he was coming in every year trying to get a job, and they kept telling him no. The big guy that was just with us a long time ago ended up taking Seattle to the what was that? Green Bay to a Super Bowl, I think.
Mike Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren. There's another teacher. His players seem to look a lot better after they play with him.
Andy Reid. Who else? I like McVay.
Kyle's dad. Yeah, so you know.
Kyle's dad.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. And, like, the coaches that are mostly managers rely more on the talent than actually coaching. You know.
Yeah, and that'll only work so long. Rachel, let me see you Thursday, and you know it'd be nice if Thursday we find out. Okay, the day he threw the white towel in, it's over, and Foster's going to be allowed. He'll still have to go to Alabama for his charges there, and he'll be allowed to join the team Monday. Okay, but I'm fantasizing. I know. We'll see. All right, Razor. See you Thursday. Don't do that. We'll see you Thursday.
I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah, he's Razor's such a sickie. Okay, hey, let us go to. Is that Mikey Rapino? Mike.
Ronbo.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I got to stop getting myself worked up into a foam, thinking I'm about to receive good news. And then as soon as the reports come out, no soap, Ronbo. It's like you see your name. No soap, Mike. Reuben will continue to go through this persecution for another week. Oh, come on, guys. The girlfriend said no, and you're doing this, and you got no witnesses, and you're still going with this. What is it? Sorry, not to me right now. I just can't. Why? Come on.
I know, it's crazy being dragged through the soap opera, right?
Right.
But
that's exactly what it's turning into, too.
Yeah, well, let's hope that we get him back and he doesn't miss too many games this season. But I've been kind of focusing on some of the other things because I know we can't really control that, and it's gonna work itself out soon. So,
sure.
But I've been thinking about this O-line, and the more I think about it, the more I like it. Thinking about Staley, Tomlinson, Richburg, Cooper,
yeah.
and McGlinchey up there. And if Garnett somehow works his way in there, hey, cool. I'm good with that, and he earned it. Yeah. But I think he's going to have to earn it because I think Tomlinson played pretty well last year.
They liked him toward the end of the season. I don't know why they don't want to pay him any more money, though. Have you figured that one out yet? They don't want to extend him. Not at $9 million.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to pay him the $9 million, but I guess maybe, they want to see what he, what he's going to do.
Inspiring.
And how, and then maybe they can work on something, for a couple years, and see what's going on there. But, I guess they want to see what Garnett can do as well, and let these guys compete. So
there you go, right there. You don't give him $9 million if Joshua's going to come in and beat him out. Oh, Mike, that's it. You just that's the hammer on the nail right there. They're not going to extend Tomlinson when they want to see what Garnett's got to offer.
Yeah, I think that's it. And then the other thing I was thinking about that I'm also getting excited about, one of the couple of the callers I guess earlier mentioned on it, the receiving core. I see a lot of stuff on the chat about Richie James is going to take Trent Taylor's job. That's not going to happen, guys.
No,
I mean,
think so
Trent
either.
Taylor is a lock in that slot right now.
Yeah.
And I think Pettis and Richie James are going to come in, and they're going to serve certain roles. I've heard Lynch and Shanahan talk about Pettis coming in and, lining up all over, really. Different players' position. He can play every position from what I hear.
Yeah, runs a whole route tree.
Yeah, does the whole route tree and returns kicks as well and punts, So, I mean, he's going to be very, very valuable, very versatile, and he's going to be all over the place. And then Richie James is a really exciting player. I mean, I'm really excited about him. I think
hard-working guy. He's determined. I love that attitude. Those are the kind of guys you really can't stop them. They're going to make it here or somewhere. But they're going to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just watching that guy on film, how shifty he is, man, it's unbelievable. I mean, that guy, he's going to be a dynamic player for us, I think. But I think that as far as the receivers, I think like the caller earlier said, it's going to be, you're going to have Garcon, Taylor, and Goodwin, and then you're going to have Bourne, Pettis, and James. I think that's it.
That sounds
I think
about
those are
right,
our receivers right there.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
I can't see. Yeah, that's got to be the group. I just like somebody said. Well, you feel sorry for Bolden because Bolden was the kind of guy that came in and never got a shot, and he looked good. Burbridge, same kind of story actually. Burbridge was out last year for Shanahan's first year, so they have no idea really of what he's capable of, other than the fact that we know that he's one of the best special teams guys you can find. So but that's the way it goes in NFL. So they'll find a place.
Right.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Ronbo, is okay. So let's say that Reuben gets. All right, let's say he gets a 4-game suspension, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think our 3 linebackers, when we're in our 4-3, who do you think our 3 linebackers are going to be, and how are they going to be lined up?
Okay, well, Malcolm Smith automatically goes to, Malcolm Smith is not a guy I'm going to put at the mic. So he stays over on the weak side. He continues to be the will, as which he's good at. I struggle with this, Mike. I've been thinking about this. It's funny you ask, because I say, well, who's going to go with the mic? Now, I could put in the dynamic new kid on the block, but at the same time, the risk involved there is if I've got a kid that I can put there that knows the system really well and looked good last year, but maybe lacks just a little bit of athleticism, am I going to put Brock Coyle at the mic? I think yes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, listen, Freddie, sit down here. Don't stay warm. I'm going to get you in for a few plays here and there. All right. And over on the Sam, you see, there's my problem. You see, I need to see. I've already seen what Eli Harold can do. I need to see Cassius Marsh either at the Sam or the edge, and I want to see Peter Tomapeño. And I want to see a Tachu on the field. So if I had to go right now, I'd go to Tachu at the edge, and I put Cassius over at the Sam. And those would be my linebackers and my edge.
Okay, good stuff, Ronbo. I was wondering because, I was really thinking about that Sam spot too. And it just started becoming confusing to me. Like, okay, what are they going to do there? Because I thought you had a good point the other night. We were talking, and you were asking me about the pass rushing side, and I was talking about Atauchu and P T, but then I had forgotten about Cassius Marsh. And man, when you said his name, it was just like, whoa, wait a minute, I forgot the best pass rusher right there. He has been the best pass rusher for us. So you would take him and throw him over at the Sam spot, and then let Atauchu rush the passer?
I think between Atauchu and Cassius, I bet you Cassius is best athlete. I'm going to need him to go back in coverage. At the Sam position, they've got to do that. They've got to cover kind of a lot, and they've also got to be able to set the edge. So I'm wondering which one. See, this is Mike. This is why this is a difficult question right now. I need to see that group. We've got a large group there vying for only 2 positions. The Sam, and as you know, the edge are somewhat similar positions, right? You need sort of a similar athlete for both spots, but one of them needs to be better in coverage than the other one. So I figures, man, Cassius looks like he's really athletic, so I'm thinking I'd put him there. And I'd switch him back and forth to see where I'm going to be more effective. But you're right. Cassius was probably our best edger at the end of last season, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because he had slipped my mind, and then when you said that name, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I just forgot the guy. This is the guy who has been, probably the most ferocious. He's a nasty. He's got a streak in him, man, that I like. He's got some attitude,
Athleticism.
He's a dog.
Yeah. On top of all that.
And then Jimmy Ward, what's interesting is this this cornerback, or the safety cornerback that they drafted, right, in the third round, Tavarius Moore.
Oh, Tavarius, yeah. He is third round, that's right, yeah.
6'2", 4.32, plays safety. They think he can play outside corner. Does that not seem like kind of like a little bit of a carbon copy of Jimmy Ward, but a rookie?
But not at 6'2", and Ward can't move at that clip of speed. I put him more akin to Adrian Colbert. Both of them got kind of the same foot speed, closing ability. But they want him to get on the edge, so they're going to try to reconvert him, which is always a dangerous thing. He says he's done both anyway, so we're going to have to wait and see on that one too. It's
right. I mean, I was just thinking not in terms of his height and his speed. I wasn't thinking in terms of that. I kind of phrased that poorly, I think. But I was thinking of the positions that he plays, the skills he has. Seem like Jimmy Ward is a free safety / outside corner, right? Yeah. He's done both those things, right? And so do you think this guy could be a possible up-and-coming replacement for Jimmy Ward?
You know he is, Mike. They're not going to want to play Jimmy $8 million unless he does something really ferocious in camp. I really don't know. That's a tough one to call right now. We'll see. But it sounds to me like you've already got that one figured out. That's pretty much the case. Because they're looking to save money everywhere they can. And if they get an up-and-coming kid that's a little even better, too, man.
Yeah. So that's it. It's exciting. And I also agree with, was it Razor that just called?
Yeah.
Razor, huh?
Yeah,
Razor. Shout out to Razor. And, I also agree with him about Jerick McKinnon, man. That is going to be a fun guy to drop for your fantasy football team. And I also think that Matt Breida, man, don't sleep on Matt Breida, because I think he showed so much last year that, you cannot keep the ball out of his hands too much either. I mean, he's going to have to get his share of the load because he can produce. That guy showed he can produce.
It's going to be a crazy war in camp this year, even more so than last year. It was kind of insane last year. Mike, can I see you Thursday, Mike?
Sounds great, Ronbo. Hey, appreciate you as always, man. Great show. Thanks for bringing us together. Shout out to Ronbo. And
thanks, Mike.
Shout out to the Empire. And everybody have a great night. See you Thursday.
All right, Mike. One question though before you go. I'm trying to find out who's getting charged, because I just found out you haven't been getting any charges, have you?
I have not been getting charges, and I do have AT&T. So
good. It's
no
about
charges.
The carrier. Okay. Thanks, Mike. See you Thursday.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one, Rombo.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Well, you guys are funny tonight with the cats. That was killing me, man. That was hilarious. And D350, I'm telling you, people got to give Brock Coyle. Brock Coyle, we watch. It's just like a lot of players within Kyle Shanahan network of just developing fiends. People they evolve. I don't know. Is it Shanahan? Is it Jimmy G? And now we got Richard Sherman in the house too. Players are going to be playing out of their mind this year, fam. And I see Brock Coyle toward the end of the season. Brock was before Reuben got back, Brock was doing a great job. So, I got a feeling that Brock, I hope his shoulder's okay. But if Reuben's out for 2 to 3 games, or if Goodell says, Reuben, you know what I want you to do for me? I want you to stay out of trouble. And here's what I'm going to do. This is, during the combine, you had that little issue, and again, we're hearing about it now. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not going to pass any judgment on what happened with you and your lady. I want you to know, though, I'm going to give you a 4-game suspension. Reuben, I want you to know you've got to pull it together, man. Grab those bootstraps and pull it up. I can see it already now, So, 4 games. 3 to 4 games. I just know Goodell's not going to be nice. That's not what he is. He's not a nice guy, okay? So we lose Reuben for a certain amount of time, and I think Brock Coyle will probably fill in. But I want Warner to get some reps, though. He's got to get some time. I want to see him. Man, and because he's a rookie. No matter what we think, he's still a rookie, though. So he's going to come in. He's going to be a little nervous. He's going to over pursue. He's going to try too hard. He's going to do those things that are going to make you mess up. So let Brock start, and you bring in what's his number now? Anyway, you bring him in. All right. Watch him closely, because you know Salah. Because that Salah was even critical last year of Reuben Foster, remember? He says, you know what, he looks good, but he's using all athleticism. If we could spend some time together, and it's good because he hurt. Remember, Reuben hurt himself. Salah's saying things like, "It's good. Now we can step away from the game, and we can take a look from the outside, and I can show him some things, and he'll make some improvements." Because Salah already knows he's a fiend, but he's just doing some things that he needs some little education on. So, and I got a feeling we're going to do the same thing with Fred Warner. So, because these guys coming in the NFL, I'm coming in there, tear this up, man. Y'all ain't gonna stop me. You know, but they get a little crazy, little rambunctious. They forget they're playing with the best of the best. You got to find your way. Don't come in there going crazy. Keep your eyes open. Learn, experience, make adjustments, move forward. Don't come in here running through there with guns blazing, because you'll get shot. The guys that you're running into know where you've been. They've been there already. So, you know, you got to do that. So, looking forward. T. Breezy says, I have Rumble, but I don't care. Oh, it's a carrier, because it ain't going to charge just one or two people and not charge everybody. So I guess what they told me on the phone, I got a little loud with the people on the phone. I thought you said it's a free service. Ronbo. Yeah. No, of course I got your service. That's why I'm calling you. I got people that's telling me that, no, they're telling me they're getting charged. Oh. See, that's what I said. Okay, well, you know, all right. I'll check into that. They says, well, you know, we know about there are carriers that charge 1 cent per minute or something like that. Is that what they're getting? Yeah. Okay, that's not us. That's the carrier. Oh. I didn't mean to holler at you. Okay, let me go check and see what's going on. I'll get back. Now I need to call back that lady and apologize. Hey, who's is that Vader that's always saying, yeah, but I have the girl down at Santa Clara front office, because he's always got some lady answer the phone. And you know, there's probably a dude working the front office at Santa Clara. You never know. I mean, it's not, the way the world is now is, everybody's not assumed to work where the generalization says you're supposed to be. You know, the front office receptionist does not have to be a lady all the time. All right? So anyway, I guess we're going to go, fam. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for you Thursday. And, the one we're using for, okay. Anyway, I'll get some of the app if I get this message figured out here. But fam, see you Thursday as we will continue. I'm still looking for good news for Foster at the end of the week. Should I do this? No. No more screaming. I thought it was ready. It was kinda, but you know, I'm still a little bit of a tink. All right. Well, Hawkhater TV says my carrier won't even let me call. Okay. See, okay, I'm seeing. Hey, Hawkhater, we're not using the same. Oh, there you go. That's the message. We're not using the same system anymore, Hawkhater. So, you know what? Try it and see what happens. Because the other one, I think, was subject to that. So this one's different. Supposedly we changed to something that might work a little different. All right? So give it a call. That's what I'm saying. If you've had a problem calling us and your carrier wouldn't even let it work, try it now. We changed systems, and maybe it'll be a different effect. All right? Yeah. Fam! I'll be looking for you on Thursday. And hopefully by that time, they've gotten rid of my last free agent, Zane Badels. And I'm trying to investigate. Are they just picking on players that I put them out there? Because I feel a little responsible for them losing their jobs. Anyway, I'll continue that. And Ronbo's already gone. If anybody's still there, I'll see you Thursday. Well, maybe not me, but you know.